if you want to learn a phrasal verb, the key thing is to make sure that you know the different meanings, because phrasal verbs, we did a class about this earlier, phrasal verbs have different meanings, and the meanings are not necessarily connected in any way. So you need to find a way to look them up so that you can see the meaning very clearly, right, of each one. And to see and understand the meaning very clearly, you need examples. A good one would be thefreedictionary.com. That's my personal favorite. But you might find phrasal verb books that have examples. The key thing is to make sure that it has the real examples and it has the examples of the different meanings. Then you make your own examples based on that. That's the really, really important thing, to actively learn. If it's all input, you're never going to be able to use the phrasal verb that you learned when you're speaking. It's all input. So how can you use it? You have to practice output. Whenever you learn anything, input, output, input, output. That's the process, not just input. We know that for things like learning tennis, we know that we need to do something in order to get good. But for whatever reason, often when we're learning English, suddenly we forget that output is important and we just say, oh, I'm going to study, and memorize, and memorize, and memorize. No. That is your input. What's your output? Your output is just as important, if not more important. So for output, practice examples. Write. Try speaking, making a couple of sentences or describing something, or give yourself a little prompt and make sure you include somewhere the phrasal verbs or the phrases that you're learning. In the answer, record yourself. Did you use it naturally? Was it difficult for you to use? Did you forget some of the meanings when you were speaking? All of this is a very, very important part of the learning process. And if you're not doing it, when you're in a conversation, how can you expect yourself to use it naturally? So just make sure you have both input and output, and then you should be fine. By the way, if you haven't already done so, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. That would be great. Much appreciated. And you can check out my full courses in the links in the description.